Hello? Can you all hear me now? Is that good? One second, chat. I am so sorry about that. The the driver just like dropped for the microphone. So I profusely apologize. Hello? It's me, your boy Shade's back again. I'm working hard behind the scenes on a lot of stuff today, but I wanted to stream, and I've missed you peeps a lot, so I figured why not? Let's stream together. First of all, before we kick it, tell me, how is everyone doing? How are we all doing today? I know last time we chatted, it was on Tuesday for Dead Island. So what's the haps today? Thought you were going live in an hour. It's 9 o'clock. Technically, I'm running an hour late. Oh, yeah, no, I was going live an hour ago, yeah. Something came up. It was like an emergency thing. I apologize. I was meant to be here at 8. Doing all right, gaming? I honestly, I was meant to be here. I'll be honest with you, had a bit of like a sort of like, I needed a mental sort of decompression. And I just wasn't feeling 100%. And then I wanted to kind of, de-stress from the day. Because today had been just such a big day, Needed a quick goons. Oh, man. If only. I have missed this computer. Alright, so we're back on the Windows 95 computer today. If you have never been here for the Windows 95 streams, these are a treat. Normally, I stream... these streams are quite long. We normally play a ridiculous amount of games on the Windows 95 streams. I will say today, I want to focus on a childhood game of mine. So we're going to be playing Gubble. But before we play Gubble, I want you peeps to tell me what to draw in Paint so we can have a chat. Because it has been a while since I've used this computer, had to dust off the keyboard. What am I drawing today? Give me some ideas in chat. Best idea that I think is there, I'll draw it, and then it becomes the wallpaper. You want me to draw Gubble? I can try to draw Gubble. Like from memory. Oh, Gubble.exe. Okay. Easy. Easy. Terry throwing Gubble into the dumpster? But why? So, anyway. Big day today. Was preparing scripts for filming. Was doing a lot of that sort of stuff. Super busy. Had a ridiculous amount of stuff going on. And then yeah, I kind of just got like a little bit depressed. You know how like you get that like level of depression? And like you're like, damn, I forgot, does Gubble have something on his head? Is Gubble like a Teletubby? I don't remember if Gubble's a Teletubby. Does Gubble Teletubby? I look at Gubble so much. Gubble, my beloved game. Does he have a little thing on his head? Oh, he's got the antennae. He's got the antennae. That's right. I was like, this motherfucker be looking like fucking creepypasta, but anyway. So it's been a while. It's been about a year since I booted this computer up, which is amazing that this computer is booting. You're currently playing Resistance Fall of Man. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Gubble these nuts. Damn. I am a Gubble 1 fanatic over Gubble 2. I preferred Gubble 1 because he had the buggy. The buggy was his thing. Gubble be like when Gubble was baby. When Gubble baby. You have free will and you want to make poor decisions. I just genuinely think that you're just trying to put yourself through some shit, and I don't understand why. Like, why are you doing this to yourself? At this stage, I feel like you should play some games that would be good for the soul. You know? Is that not something you can do, or is it something like a like part of your like home restraining order thing? It's far better than Killzone. I mean, look, most things are far better than Killzone, but that's not here or there, you know. I think Gubble, I don't remember if he wore a red shirt in the original. He does get like some really slick looking shoes in the later one. You get some Gubble Yeezys or something. You're just exploring the PS3 library. I mean, that's pretty cool though. Like, I gotta props to you because obviously, like the thing is, right? You're exploring a bunch of games that you've never got to explore. So really, like, you're seeing shit that you've never seen. I think it's why I still love playing stuff on PC and stuff like that. Like, whenever I go back to a lot of the old games that I really love. Because I find that a lot of this shit, like, there's just some games that we find that I'm like, damn, like, that's now my favorite game. Like, and it's nice, you know? I'm drawing what is known in the Gubble community as a bonus Zimbot. If you don't know what that is, that's okay. You don't need to. It's just a level. It's the planet name. Whoa. Hey, you don't have to be in here, wife. You can, like, leave. My wife is trying to burn me. Little does she know, I've been laid. What? What? Wait, what? Okay. And that's a Zimbot. You have Bubsy 4D to play. Yeah, my copy's on its way. I will probably be streaming it. If it is good, I will do multi-stream. If it is just a one-off, I'll just do a one-off. But I have planned to want to do a multi-stream of Bubsy. Yes. So we probably will. So if you guys prefer and you want to see me play Bubsy 4D, I'm a little bit worried about it because I saw the platforming. It looked pretty pretty crazy. A lot better than what I thought with Penny's Big Breakaway. I again was so disappointed with that game. I don't know why. Just didn't get it for me. Now Gubble. Gubble's where it's at. Little alien dude, you know. Alright. I'm trying to remember like what the planets look like because they're all like kind of like goofy little, you know. And you wanted a creepypasta. Gubble EXE. Gubble's meant to be family friendly. What are you doing? There's Gubs. Penny was one of my few refunds. It's really funny because I normally don't take an opinion that quickly on a game, but when you said, like, to me that time, you were like, oh, just wait till you try the controls. And then I tried them, and I couldn't get my head around it. I could not understand. And then the level consistency was very strange to me. I just didn't get it. Again, if you guys want to know my opinion on Penny's Big Breakaway, you can watch the VOD, but I won't go into it too much. But I genuinely was just, like, disappointed with that game. I thought that, you know, from people that made a Sonic game, and then they've come in to make, you know, Penny's Big Breakaway, like, and again, like, artistically, I will say, like, the art for it, amazing. Like, the art style of Penny's Big Breakaway, I think the art is the saving factor. That is good and is bad, and there's disappointment, which somehow is worse. Yeah, I think it was a disappointment. Did you end up finishing it, or did you just refund it? I feel like I want to do, like, some edge of, like, make his eyes a little bit hollow. You refund it after an hour. Yeah, I played it for about an hour. I never finished it. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a pretty good one. Been a while since I've done the old signature. All right, Gubble. Thank you for the suggestion, Violet. Let's put it in the Gubble. We're only about 3 bitmaps away from filling up the entire hard drive. So, by the way, shout out to Clem for building a killer computer, because it is still going. I'm very impressed after it's been literally, I think, almost a year since I've booted this computer up, and it has booted flawlessly again. You can go to sleep now. You should have slept before, Violet. All right. So without further ado, we're going to play some Gubble. Now, did I install Gubble on this computer? I've just put the Gubble CD in. I did. There it is. Shout out to Clam of Fun Dogs. There will be new Fun Dogs tomorrow. I apologize. It's just when I was sick, it was tough. But now we're going to play original Gubble, the way it was meant to be played. If this came up at the end of an Avengers movie and this was after credits, I'd lose my mind. Also, I think if Tim the Toolman Taylor had mushrooms, this is what he would see. He would see Gubble, because it's all power tool based. Now, there is a story. I think it shows you on the does it show you on here? How to play Gubble. Look at that. Find the tools and use them to take things apart. Fly, little Gubble, fly. How to drop your tool. It's literally spacebar and keyboard. There's a story about how he's got to save the Zimbots, which is the planets that we're going to. Give me your best, Tim the Ten. Is that good? Go on the first Zimby. Renegara. Watch this. It's going to do like a little flyby. Terrible. Sorry, bro. Alright, Gubble. Gubble. And I'm gonna try out your okay, alright, so he's like Jill's leaving him and he's trying to hide it with a laugh. He's like oh, bonus Zimbot. You guys are blessed. I want to see the bonus Zimbots in chat. So these Zimbots, the Zimbots are all levels. Honestly, I gotta say, out of all of Gubble, my favorite thing is the music. Amazing soundtrack. All right. Do you want me to do his like famous that? There's another game called, I think it's called Crystal Castle. This is the game Crystal Castle comes from the design of this game. This is Renegade. Now the issue with Gubble, I have played Gubble a few times before. The issue that we have with Gubble is PlayStation 1 Gubble only has like 5 worlds. This game has like a bunch more levels comparatively to the PC version. I think there's like 150 in this version. So this game is longer. Like, it is long. And difficult too. Can't say stuff about Gubble like that. My partner just said long and hard. I'm going to tell him what you said. Look at that spin. Look at it rotate. That's 3D, baby. Boy, this is the creepy Gubble. This music goes too hard too. This is like Avengers lose the Infinity Gauntlet and Gubble has to step in. The world is at stake. So yeah, the idea is to drill the planets and release the Zimbots from the planets. To do that, we have to drill them out. Like that. And there's different power tools. And the reason why I'm not using save straight away is because when you use a save, the save disappears. So you could be locked in a position where... so you only get so many chances to save per world. And it makes it very difficult. So you want to kind of save your saves, basically. Oh, yeah. Tropical Gubble. Oh, first hit. Also, I think he's speaking French. I've always wondered what he's saying. He always like says like he says gobble gobble, you know, like he's got a little gobble gobble thing going. So, story behind this game, my dad bought it for me. I used to have the demo. And then, because my dad had a computer shop. I think I've mentioned this before a few times. My dad had a computer shop. And then one day he just bought me a full copy of Gubble. And I sat there and I played the shit out of it. I don't think I've ever beaten the PC version of Gubble because of how long it is. It is a long game. It's not good. Get the hammer. There we go. Alright, where are we going? Oh, this is a good one. This uses the drill. But there's also a bonus Zimbot. Never pass up a bonus Zimbot, guys. So to avoid enemies, you have to be flying. Otherwise, they'll hit you and you'll lose health. So the way to do it is to kind of hover. With some of the power tools, you can hover over the power tool and land back on it. Sometimes you can't, and sometimes you have to like walk back into the power tool depending on the height. I'll take a 22. Reminds you of 3D Maze Man. It does have a 3D Maze Man vibe to it, yeah. Oh, I went back into the Zimby. We'll treat ourselves to a second bonus Zimbot. Yeah, it kind of has a an element to it, yeah. Let me know if the visuals are okay for you guys, as per usual. I know that the Windows 95 streams are a little bit, obviously, more crustier than most. Also, tell me about some old PC games that you used to play. I wanna learn about more that I've never heard of. Alright. Worst score that time. These bug dudes, because they move at like a certain speed, you just gotta be really careful. Cool. I'm pretty confident to use another save. We've only got 2 more levels to go in this area. I think this is a hammer one. It is a hammer and drill one. This one's probably my favorite soundtrack out of all of it. The song, fun fact, is called Mystic. I always love games that take a theme and they'll then make iterations of the theme. So they'll do like, oh, here's a spooky version of the theme. Here's like a... So they kind of do the same with Gubble here. Like, they give Gubble a special theme depending on his level, but you can still hear the Gubble theme within the song. Right. Drill, drill, drill. There we go. And as you can see, levels are pretty quick. For now. They do get bigger and more difficult. Oh, yes. This is what's known... So there's bonus Zimbots. This is a special Zimbot. Oh, Big Thinkers. Big Thinkers was great. I think the putt-putt games are really good. My first putt-putt was Putt-Putt Goes to the Moon. Oh, it might have been the zoo one, actually. When Putt-Putt goes to the zoo. We will do We will do Sonic Schoolhouse one day. I do have a copy of it, so... We will do a Sonic Schoolhouse. Sonic Schoolhouse ran so Baldi's Basic could kind of limp. Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo was my first one. Yeah, I think Putt-Putt Zoo was my first, and then it was Moon. Because I remember the first time I ever saw Putt-Putt was at my friend's house. He was playing Pajama Sam, and I was like, what are these games? Like, I'd never seen him before. And I just thought they were the coolest games. Like, Humongous Entertainment had their own, like... It was kind of like they were kind of like Telltale for kids. Like they were just sort of doing their own point and clicks. Oh, Feather Brewer with a party of 21. I didn't know you were still streaming, dude. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I'm Shades. I review games with sex appeal. I also am a creator of sexy games, but also I play retro games. Whoa, thank you for all the follows. Jesus. I am Australian, and yeah, I love Sonic. I love all things retro. And tonight we're playing on the Windows 95 computer. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I shall hydrate the moment I finish this level. Here we go. World 1 complete. Thank you, Feather Brewer, for the raid in. Thank you. So this is Gubble. Windows 95. We're playing on a legitimate Windows 95 computer. If you don't know, some people use emulation. I have a Windows 95 computer that is going through an auxiliary cable straight back into my actual computer. So we're playing this legitimately. So I've got old keyboard. It's happening. Alright. This is from when you were before you were even born, so you just added yourself. Yeah, so my dad got me this game when I was a kid. And it was just quirky enough. It had like that right amount of like weirdness to it. I mean, look at it. It's weird as hell. It's weird. It's goofy. You're playing a little alien in a baby stroller. This is like, you go, hey, Grok, can you make me a game about a baby in a stroller? Like, this is the kind of AI shit. Can make a sense of the thing you're looking at. So, I'm the little green guy. Some of these levels are a little bit further away. You'll see ones where they're a little bit more close up. But use power tools to delodge the planet. So that way we can save the worlds. Oh, Fowzagab. It's a good one because it's got the elevators. They don't be fucking around on Fowzagab. Alright. So, a long play of this game was 5 hours, apparently. I don't think we'll be here for 5 hours, but I've, again, never finished Gubble. I've only finished the PlayStation 1 version, which is like 1/5 of Gubble. You're getting far more... Just, look, pop whatever, like take a popper and just ride it out, dude. That's all you gotta do. And enjoy this special Zimbot number 2 is dedicated to you. Look at these robots. Oh, I hate this. You get so many game overs here. So, like, the creator, was a real troll. So he's put those rocket guys there. So to get that drill out is, like, nigh impossible. The only popper you can afford is a bubble wrap. Trust me when I say I only discovered the other night what a popper was. Somebody I know got a popper sponsorship and was trying to, and then I was like, what the fuck's a popper, man? Like, no, I legitimately didn't know. You could hold a gun to my head and I could tell you what a doink is, but I fucking... A Papa. Yeah, he was. So he's a lewd streamer. He got like a Papa sponsorship, and I was like, what the fuck's a Papa sponsorship? Like, and I thought it was like a sex toy thing. Like, all right, here we go. Was a doink? Oh, it's just a blunt. Like, it's just, yeah. It's just another word for blunt. So I'm getting a Papa sponsorship. He's also gay. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. See, and I thought, and that's what, when he got it, I was like, oh, it must be butt plug. Because I thought Papa, I was like, what is that, right? It's something you huff and it relaxes you. It's big for, yeah, see? He just told me it was like a huff thing, and I was like, okay. And I didn't need to know anymore. I was pretty happy with the knowledge that he'd given me. Like, I was like, I don't need any more homework than what was given. Maybe need to look into these. Yeah, but then I was like, I didn't know there was such a thing as a sponsorship for it. But I guess, like, I guess anything can have a sponsorship after a while, right? Trying to get me. Come on. Come on. Go. Sorry, I was like locking in. These little dudes, once they lock into you, like Pac-Man style. So yeah, like if you're new here, I mainly play retro stuff, but recently I've been kind of diving back into like, the last couple weeks I've been playing a lot of PS4 games. I'd say PS4 and Switch 1 are kind of like my limit. And I do tend to play a lot of those as well. Not gonna lie, I haven't heard of those. I know there's somewhere which I haven't. A relaxant agent. Hope is like a connoisseur. Oh, I get it. Kink event. Yeah. You know what my next thing is I've always wanted to make like a sex toy, like a Shady Corner branded sex toy would be sick. Who would have thought playing Gubble would have brought that out? Alright. Oh, this is the freeze. Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze. To introduce the freeze mechanic. Well, yeah, like, I've been kind of around the sort of sex appeal stuff for a long time, and when I kind of, like, grew up with games, for me, it was like, I kind of just sort of fell into it, where I was like, oh, sex can be funny and humorous and entertaining, and then I kind of was like, I'll just make games, and so that's how I kind of became a not safe for work game developer and creator. And I enjoy it. It's honestly it's my favorite job I've ever had. Like, I feel so free when I create stuff. I don't feel any restriction. It's great. And I will say, like, I've said this before many times, but the Not Safe Work community is one of the nicest communities I've been a part of. Like, they're very, very accepting in... We're just, like, kind and welcoming. Like, people, they just like, yeah, welcome to the community, you know? Now, wait. Alright. I'm drilling another Zimbo. Yeah, that's the thing. When you become part of a community like that, and again, it's just been super welcoming. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. Yeah. Oh, trust me, when I first started in the community, I was a very vanilla person. I had no idea what like most kinks were. I was basically learning as I was going. I'm still learning. Like I said, the poppers thing, I had no fucking clue what that was. If you have wild ass dreams, you're blaming this game. That's fine. Gubble should induce that. Gubble should give you that feeling. C Gubble, B Gubble. Yo, listen to that bass. Got it. Hey Harriet, how's it going? Been a while. Oh my god, I had a demo of this game. You had a demo of this game? This game's the best. I love Gubble. I'm a huge Gubble fan. No, every time I try to talk to Featherbrew, because Featherbrew's been quite new in saying hello to me, Featherbrew's been ultra shy. Like, I guess worried that, like, I don't... Because I talk to everybody. Like, I'm like... It's weird, because I'm quite an introvert in some regards. Like, I'm an extrovert when I want to hang out with my friends, but... I'm quite an introvert most of the time at home, but I'll chat to people. Don't out you. It's true, though. And then you freaked out when I messaged you because I literally said, I was like, nah, send me your deets, man. Because, like, we'll hook you up with the creator program. And then when I messaged you, you're like, what? Like, and I was like, oh. All right, we're going to go. Look, there's a secret Zimby. Look at that. Bonus Zimbot underneath the poo tower. Look at that. That should be your new wallpaper there. Bonus Zimbot. Oh, so this troll Zimbot. Look at this. I love they just reuse the assets and be like, well, now you got to collect them. I hate this Zimbot. All right, now we get the health and we finish the level. Another one done. I'm quite open in certain aspects. Like, I don't... Pretty much when I joined the Not Safe Foot community, I think after the first few years, I just stopped giving a shit about what people knew about me when it came to not safe work stuff. Like, people would ask me things and I'd be like, yeah, I'll tell you. Like, I don't give a shit because, like, what, you know. As long as you're not going to be weird about it, like, I'll tell you, like. Alright. So now we got to get the hammer to break these down. Get the concrete going. Alright, now we're in, boys. Making sure I didn't weird you out. I'm still the same with drama. I'm hesitant to be too full on. Very full on. Yeah, like, I mean, I get it because, like, obviously, like, you have different sides of yourself, right? Like, I did a collab with Drama and a bunch of other people. And when I did the first day doing the collab with them, I was actually really shy. And I think it took until like the second or third collab that I did with this group of people I didn't know to really break out of my shell. Especially with new people. Like, new people, it freaks me out a little bit. I did a stream with Mocky recently. She did a stream on Fansly and we played Baroni. Which was difficult as fuck. I couldn't believe that game. Yeah, like, but that's the thing too. I get that as well. Like, you don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. So I usually am not the one to sort of instigate it. Like, I feel that if somebody wants to ask me a question, they can ask me a question. Don't do bad. What bad impressions would you do? Where's the drill? Oh, it's up there. Nah, you'll be okay. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, Gubble... This is where the Gubble levels get, like, super small. They try to fit a lot on the screen. Now imagine playing this on a 640 by 480 TV at the time, or monitor. I mean, you were sitting pretty close to it, right? About to get game over. I'm playing it right now on my giant flat screen. I gotta wait now because these blokes are up here. Yeah, so there's Gubble, and then they did a Gubble for PS1, and then they did Gubble 2, and then they did a Gubble racing game as well. Gubble buggy races, but I don't know if it was the same people that made it. They also did a mobile phone game. Like a sort of like temple run. Okay, we're in trouble now. Okay. Gotta do the hammer. Nah, you're more than welcome to yap. That's what the chat's for. Now I have to be super careful. No, you're more than well. I was just gonna say you're more than welcome to Yap. Oh my god, I just made it. Gubble. Gubble does it to you. Yeah, you're more than welcome to Yap. I'm all cool with it. Yeah, sorry about the ads. Falagazo. Alright, let's make it happen, Captain. Ah, Gubble. And so the only way you can get health is by the green signposts or by saving it. And you only get a limited amount of save points too. Yeah, but that mean, yeah, no, you're more than welcome to. I'd be happy to do it. I like doing podcast stuff too, so I've been on a few. I'd like to do more. I was meant to be on one recently, but they had to cancel. They had like one of the hosts was sick. Alright, it's an easy street now. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. No, you're okay for, like, I don't consider, like, as long as it's not breaking rules, like, you're more than welcome to chat about anything you like. Doesn't even have to be about the game. I'm, like, hell chill like that. Usually people come in and they'll be talking to each other. Gubble energy. Alright, head to the health. Now the UFO is the only thing that can hit you when you're in the air. Which I hate. I swear he's either French or Scottish. You can't tell with the gibberish he does. Got it. Nah, you're all good. Yeah, share me some of your animation stuff too. I'm keen to see what you do. Alright. Falzagart. Doc. I have Falzagart. Special Zimbot 3. why not spoil ourselves with like absolute tiny fucking... Look at this. This one is easy to get game over on too. Because now that I've agitated the UFOs, they're now coming after me. And in order to get the drill, I have to go all the way to the end. Yeah, throw it to me in a DM. I want to see. Yeah, this becomes this bonus Zimbot's like this is a game over one for sure. Might be our first game over. It's because they swoop. They do the little swoop. There we go. Oh, that midi's got crust on it. I lost a lot of health on that one too. Luckily, I got a little bit from the extra secret Zimbot. Pick it up here. I hate when you get locked in the corner like that, because you can just get bombarded. Okay. World 3. Plumbergirl. Oh, this introduces the saw. I like the saw. Because there's no real feedback on the saw. You just kind of like cut through the pegs on this one. It's not like the hammer or the drill where like you get a little animation when he like does this thing. Bring it up. I swear he's French. Alright, saw time. And it's kind of got like a Pac-Man aesthetic to it. It's not like... It kind of has like, you got to get the pellets. Plumbagadegit. Sometimes the music just goes a little bit too hard. And you're like, oh, okay. Definitely reminds me of the midis whenever Altered Ego sends me a midi of music for Shady Luca. He'll always send me like a midi and it sounds exactly like this. And he's like, this is what it's going to sound like. And I was like, the midi sounds great. And he's like, it's not done yet. He has to tell me. He's like, no, don't use the midi. And I was like, but I want to use the midi. Like, genuinely, like midis, most midis sound great. Oh. Nice. Okay. Now, do I want to use that save? I think no, I don't want to yet. I'll do this next one to unlock that next area. Also, I don't think you need to complete every level to unlock getting out of the world. I think you can finish most of them. But I'm going to try to do all of them. Even all the, like, the bonus ones and the secret ones. Oh, that midi's a bit sick. I think the MIDI track's a little bit fucked. It's a little bit sick. Oh, I see where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over there. Cool. Now I'll use the save. Okay. It's the cannons. The cannons are a bit bullshitty because the moment you step in front of them, they'll they do that. So we gotta be careful. I'll try to do all the other stuff before I go for the final peg. Sorry, bolt. Down. Secret Zimbot. Or special Zimbot. Oh, it's a big one. God damn. So this one, the hammer is actually a sander. So what you're meant to do is you're meant to go over these and it reveals the bolts. It's like a belt sander sort of thing. It doesn't really look like that. It always just looked like a hammer to me as a kid. But it's cool because it kind of like introduced you to new mechanics as you went. Back that way. Yup. This sounds like something I Shady Luca for sure. I know he says he's always like, don't use the MIDI. It just, the MIDI, it sounds like the MIDI. Gotta get that guy to go the other way. Go the other way, go the other way, go the other way. Okay, go this way. I think there's one more bolt, but I'll start undrilling them. Get some of that nightmare fuel. Final one. Has to be in the corner. Come on, then. There we go. Okay. Let's wait for this UFO to fuck off another way. If it's going to. Nope. Okay, do it this way. Okay, now we've got a problem. Because now the UFO is going over that way and we don't want him to go that way. So I'm going to try to lure him this way. There we go. Now I've pissed him off. Did it? Where are we? This one I remember seeing on the back of the box. I used to have the box of this game, like the full box. And I just remember always looking at it. And I've always loved how, like, you can tell it's like the 3D models of this game are very like early 3D model student. But that was early on, man. Go. Definitely have to save it after this one. So those UFOs up the top I'm more worried about now because I've lost all that health. And the cannon. And then you leave that there, and you go in here. Block the UFOs this way, and then head this way. Might have just made it. Yep. Holy shit. Okay. I can use this save and keep the other one just in case. Plum axiom. Plum axiom. Plum axiom. Ooh, jungle. I'm gonna let these guys pass. Okay, so over there is a secret. So we'll go to the secret. Is there a secret? I thought there was a secret. Maybe not. Oh. And there should be health here. And wait for this guy to come around. Alright, take it around. Yibba yibba. There's the secret. Good old bonus. I swear Altered Ego's done something like this for Kart. Okay. I've missed one. I've missed one. Where is it? I think it's in that secret area. That's what it is. Where have I missed it? I can't see it. Might be up that one. We'll head that way. I need the health now. I think it's over here. Yep. Okay. Next one. Plum axial. I don't remember them having to rotate. I think there's like a CPU thing happening on this computer. So boy. My partner just said this game is so boy. Why? Because it's got power tools? Oh. You don't want to play as a little baby in a buggy bumper thing? I feel like everyone should play Gubble at one point. Gubble player. So Fancy, you're playing. What was the game that you're saying you're playing? I like when they do these levels. It's like a small break from like the really hectic levels. Resistance, yeah. They did a few of those games, right? Oh, Gubble. Alright. Lovely Gubbly. 3 and the Vita spin-off. Okay. Do you play your Vita regular, or do you play PSP more? Okay, I have freed the screwdriver. There's a PSP game. Oh, okay. God, that was... Oh! Gubble! When he's on the screwdriver, you can't get off the screwdriver in time. Oh! Let's give me the first game over. Yeah. First one. Okay, continue. A whole 29 points. I have to do that one again. And I have to do that one again. Gotta make up for lost time. Also, I'm very open, chat. If you got games, especially you, Fancy, if you got any PS3 games I should try. I'd be keen to crack out the PS3. I say crack out as if I've got to, like, set it up. It's set up. Heavenly Sword for sure. Even though it's jank. Like with the frame. It's so interesting. Do you think Heavenly Sword was ahead of its time? Last bit. It's the PS3, most games are jank. Did you really find that most games on the PS3 were quite jank? I never really thought that. Like, obviously, okay, like, the shit you've just put yourself through with Killzone. But, like, What other games would you consider to be jank? Didn't play Heavenly Sword someday. Yeah, I had it for a while and I just ended up not playing it. I think somebody gave it to me. Recently got Clive Barker's Jericho for very cheap. Jericho. What's that on? Is that on PS3? I was gonna ask you, Harriet, because you're a fan of Vib Ribbon, right? You would you recommend playing Vib Ribbon even though it's a Japanese only game, or do you need to have it in English? Because when I was in Japan recently, I saw a copy of Vib Ribbon, and then I thought of you instantly, and then I was like, should I get this? And then I was kind of debating. Normally goes for oh, okay. It rings a bell. I can't think where I've heard of it though. Maybe in a video from somebody. You barely need to read. And I assume you've got the Japanese version, right? Because I saw it, and then I was like, it was a little bit more expensive than the games that I normally pick up when I'm in Japan. Like, it was kind of like, it was around 45. And normally I try to get like, you know, pretty decent bargains when I go. Like, I'll spend like a bit. 50 smoother, I would go for the Japanese version. Interesting. Uh-oh. I died. Yeah, I'd say like the European version one was probably the more expensive one. For sure. Definitely. But yeah, when I saw it in Japan, I'd already like, when I kind of map out the games I want to get in Japan, I kind of map out and go, okay, these are the ones I'll actually spend money on that are like really expensive. Vib Ribbon, while is not like impactful to me as much as what like yourself. There was a part of me that was like, oh, I've never tried it. Like, it'd be cool to play it. I think the most expensive game I bought was 110, and it was a copy of Incredible Toon for the Sega Saturn, and it was a it's a Ghosts and Goblins Incredible Machine make game. I don't know if you've ever heard of Incredible Machine, but they made a mashup with Ghosts and Goblins, and I've been trying to get that game for years. I've wanted it for years, trying to get a copy of it. Every time I try to get a copy, it's super expensive. And I finally went, and yeah, it was 110, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. Anytime on eBay, it's always a ridiculous price. Oh, so I got, not only, I'm a huge Jumping Flash fan. I have Jumping Flash 2, and then I've got, the third one that never came out, in English called Rabbit Mon Dieu, which for some reason they made the voice work in French. The name in French. And then I've got the spin-off one, which is Moo Moo, which is the one that you can put the little Moo Moos on your pocket PlayStation. I got that one as well. I got those on my last trip. But I couldn't believe that there was a third jumping flash. Like, that blew my mind. I was like, I thought my entire life I'd grown up with just 2 jumping flashes, and then to know that there was a third, I was like, oh my god, there's a whole, like, I mean, I played the second one more than the first, because I hired the second one, and then when I found out about Rabbit Mon Dieu, and then when I was in Japan last time, not this time just gone, but the time before that, I found a copy randomly, and I think it was $10, and I was like, I'm sold. I'm never able to find it. They never did it, because in this one you do need to read a lot. Yeah, so I've heard you need to read a lot, yeah. I'm okay with the fact of, like, some games, if I've got to read, like, a little bit. If I can navigate, like, I played a game recently with my friend Clem on the Fun Dogs channel. We haven't put it up yet, but it was an RPG drag racing game. Like, you race drag cars and stuff, but they had, like, this whole dialogue system, and if you didn't know Japanese, you were screwed. Like, there was just no way that you were going to navigate the conversation tree, because you had to say certain things to get certain responses. Some games obviously, like, have been patched. There are people out there patching games, but there's so many games that are not English patched. And so yeah, like, I've decided this year, I've been trying to get in contact with a friend, because he knows a class here in my city about learning Japanese, and I was thinking about doing the course just as like a night course, because I'd like to learn, even just to speak it, maybe not so much to, like, read, but if I could speak. I know the reading part is obviously a bit of a different, because they've got obviously different types. But yeah, I'll definitely stream. I don't know if I've streamed Jumping Flash 2. I think I might have. I know 100% I've streamed Jumping Flash 1. But my goal is to play all of them. Usually when I have a series of games that I like, I intend to play them all on stream. I know last marathon we did, like, Jak and Daxter. So I was kind of hoping to do Jak and Daxter 2, but I know that game is, like, a lot longer. Okay, we've now saved it, so if I do fuck it from here, on that level. Okay. See, now it starts getting brutal. I was thinking too about the game design of this game. I really do genuinely like the game design. There's some things that do genuinely frustrate me about Gubble in a way, because you have to be, like, quick on your fingers of, like, movement. Look at him T-posing. They got him T-posing with his little boots. Holy shit. Can't really offer any hidden gem. So wait, so what console did you grow up with, Fancy? What was the console that you grew up with, and what made you want to go to the PS3 then? For me, like, when I first started, I was always a console behind, and then when I got to, like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 was already out, but I'd already missed the N64 era and the Super Nintendo era, and I had to buy like bootleg, or not bootleg, I had to buy them at, like, car boot sales. And I kind of caught up with those consoles not at the time. If it was at a friend's house and I got to play them at a friend's house, it was different. But apart from that, I didn't really get the chance. 3D Dot Game Heroes, I do have. That was ultra cheap here. Yes. I have played it. I really liked it. I remember that being in a bargain bin. Okay. This is the one I died on. So I paid $70 for a copy of that one and it didn't come with a manual, just the case. Yeah, it's funny because like now obviously there are some games that are a lot cheaper. I will say there was another expensive game that I bought recently when I was in Japan, but it's for a video. That I want to do a really good history video, so. Sometimes I don't mind if it doesn't have the manual, especially if like, I know a lot of people are uploading and archiving manuals, but it's becoming increasingly harder. Around with this one. Now that I think about it, I kind of feel like I wasted my wedding not having Gubble music. my partner just shot me a look. Could you see yourself dancing a Gubble? Oh. I feel like you're missing out. Whoa. My cat at the moment, like, is chasing her own tail in the room. She's literally, she's molding out at herself. Like, as if she's the one that's, like, tricking herself. I mean, I hope she's having fun. I think my treasure came on PS3 as the OG Demon Souls. Yep, that's a good one. Managed to get a copy, Black Label for PS3. Hell yeah. Compare it to PS5. Isn't it funny, like, remakes or remasters are getting worse? Like, I was looking at... I didn't realize they re-released the Arkham games on PS4. I was looking at that last night. And all the comments of people were like, how does this game look better on the 360 than it does on PS4? And it looked like they touched up some shit, but the frame rate was shit compared on the console. And you could just tell that the visuals were not... you could just tell that some of the graphics were just, like, glitching out. Oh, Longest Day, yeah. What have I got? Yeah, there's a bunch of Ratchet and Clanks on PS3 I've not played. The Quest for Booty or whatever it's called, and all those other ones. I've never played those. I've been wanting to. They're the only Ratchet and Clanks I've never played as the PS3 ones, because by that point, it took me a while to get a PS3. I'd say Mod Nation Races was one I put a lot of time into. I really love Mod Nation Races. I feel like the company, what are they, MM? They're called MM. I feel like PlayStation should just give them a budget and just be like people want more Little Big Planet, dude. If you did Mod Nation Races too, people would lose their shit. They can make their own kart games again. You wouldn't need Mario Kart. You're a teen when you finally got a PS2. I think I was, yeah. By that time, So, I was like, just before I left primary school, I was still playing my... So I never got a Mega Drive. I skipped over Mega Drive. I had a Sega Master System and I went to a PlayStation. And it wasn't until I started going to swap meets and earning my own money, doing jobs, that's when I was like, you know what, I'm going to get a Mega Drive. And so then I went out and bought a Mega Drive. And then I was like, oh, you know what, I'm going to get a Super Nintendo because I never had one. So as a kid, I think the only other console I had was a NES because we bought this NES off a guy. And it came with like 10 games and we paid $100 for it. And it worked 50% of the time. It had that light glitch. And so I had to cram a bunch of my dad's business cards in it to get it to work. And it was annoying as fuck. Like, and if you sat the console just right, you could play Super Mario 3. And sometimes I'd just play Super Mario 3 and it'd be like slightly black and white. So I'd be playing a game and I could barely see it. Like you'd never have a clear vision of what it looked like. It's an easy one. Okay, I think that's World 3. Let me have a look. So it's Falzagar. Yeah. So that's World 3. Usually around World 4 is usually when I pack it in. Because it starts getting a little bit difficult. But it's been a long time since I've played this, so maybe. Okay. So we've got a couple levels to crack open to get a save point. So I have to be really fucking careful. Tropiso. Do this one first. And also, like, I'm really keen on listening to other game series I've not played. Like, the Disaster series is one that I really want to get into. I was thinking about playing that one with Clem, because that one looks genuinely fun. I was surprised how much I liked Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls, considering the disturbing content. I don't think I'll like the Danganronpa visual novels, but the actual third-person dungeon crawler, I was surprised I sat through and I played that whole game. I described it to somebody the other night. It's Ape Escape. If you took Ape Escape and the movie Battle Royale and they had a baby, that's what Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls is. And it's weird because the more you think about it, the more it's like, oh yeah, it is. Do the special Zimbot. Let's treat ourselves. Oh, this one. Look at this bullshit. So this one's invisible. Say Raw Danger and Disaster Report. Do you mean on stream or like to play it in general? So now the issue that I have with this is I've got to wait for little Jimmy dude to come back. Because if I go, I'm going to get stuck with him there, so. I've got that Day of Disaster. Would you want to see me play that? I just gotta say something to partner 1 second. I gotta say that little couch she put down there stopped her from pulling the. It's genius. Yeah. I was just blown away because she's not pulled it at once. She comes in and she pulls at that, and I'm just like, oh my god. Nah, because then it's getting like too cluttered in here. We've already got the beds in here and. Alright, go. Down for that goofy ass game too. Yeah, we've I've got some, by the way, like I do have some dat game reviews coming. I'm working on one on a magazine and one on a history of one of like the earliest loot games that was ever made that came to console. And I've got a bunch of shorts coming, so hang tight. I do have them. Just last week I was really sick. I didn't want to film with a croaky voice. But now that Susie has taken the reins of... Uh-oh. Well, this is interesting. I'm just going to wait. I think we just had a crash. Oh. Oh. Gubble? Gubble! I've never seen Gubble crash. I've never seen it crash. Alright, hang on. Reset. I bricked Gubble. You know what it was? It was the fact that the game was too ahead of its time. But yes, I do have other videos ready. I just apologize. I will say that the biggest thing for me has been getting back into wanting to make videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Bunny Girl Garden video. I have more in the pipeline. Now that I've got Susie taking over a lot of my other tasks, I've got more time, so I'm just trying to find that balance. And that balance, since I got back from Japan, I just had a bunch of ideas I needed to write down. I forgot we had creepypasta Gubble on the screen. Fucking hell. That's interesting watching Gubble crash. I think that's like, I don't know if we've ever had a crash on this computer before. My dad was always of the thing, he was like, you install more games on there, it's going to crash. And I think about it like, yeah, if it took up the space on the hard drive. But like, it didn't really like kill the computer as the way I think he thought it did. The wallpaper, yeah. So the tradition of whenever I do a Windows 95 stream is I draw a wallpaper. And yeah, just if in case nobody knows, this is Clem's old computer from when he was a kid. He basically grew up with this computer. He came from a religious family, so when he gave it to me, there was a whole Bible thing on there. I was like, holy shit, Clem. It was pretty fun. And then it was a porn game on there too, and I was like, Jesus ain't gonna like that. I forgot what it was. It was like a True Love 95 game. Like, you know the ones I'm talking about. Always said video games broke computers and ruined them forever as a way to avoid me. I mean, my dad kind of did in some ways sometimes. Like, he'd be like, don't put too many on there because it fucks the computer up. And I'd be like, Yeah, and I kind of understood it in a way because obviously if you're putting too many games on there, it's like it couldn't handle like shit like DirectX and shit. But yeah, it's like hard drives work a lot different now than they used to. Like they, because he was like, yeah, it's gotta load the whole thing, and I was like, well, how am I supposed to play Gubble and Gubble 2 at the same time, Dad? He just didn't understand. He didn't understand the Gubble obsession. Oh. Here we go. Yes. Okay. That's a pain in the butt that save point didn't cover us, but luckily these two are not that bad. But this is why you gotta kind of conserve your saves a little bit in this game. Okay. Unscrewing the planet. Okay. Oh shit. This could be the end of Gubble again. Might get another game over. I'm playing it fast and loose. I shouldn't be doing it like this, but I've got no health for the next level. Okay. Alright, let's do this one. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, classic. This one's a horror to look at. I swear this is the music that fucking Altered Ego uses on the character select. If I find out he's plagiarized this, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna message him and I'll be like, watch my Gubble playthrough and tell me what this sounds like. And then he just won't talk to me for a week. Making this more difficult for myself now. I've like fucked myself. Visually, it is so hard to see which column I'm in. Look, go look at this. There's some, I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's a character select he did. And I swear this is his music. Altered Ego ass music. I remember when he sent me a track once. He didn't mean to do, I don't think he legitimately meant to do it. But he I sent him some music and I said, make something like this. And so he just made the same music, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's the same music. He goes, nah, they won't ask. And I was like, hey, they fucking will. And he's like, yeah, they're probably right. What a crackhead. Ugh. He just wanted to channel Gubble. He did, yeah. Oh, this is... Oh, no. We're getting a game over on this one. There's a game over coming. I can't see. I couldn't see. All right. Gubble. Gubble, gubble. You notice the simplistic options menu. Okay. The score 340. What a score. We need to complete those 3 levels in order to get a save point. And this is what I say, like usually around this time I usually give up because Gubble becomes really difficult really quick. Once you're on World 4, it's like they've pulled the stops out and you're... Like, I genuinely, like, it's not even so much these enemies here that, like, do the dodgy bullshit. It's usually, like, when they do, like, smaller levels that you can't fucking see, and you've got to guess. And if I have to guess where I'm going, I can't see anything. Yibba yibba. Go. I just have to be more conservative of the... Okay, that's one. Don't crash. If it continues to crash in that particular point, I'll probably be a little bit concerned, but... I think in the later one too, Gubble has a, he has a meter for his jetpack, I'm pretty sure. Which makes it so much more difficult when you're playing. But he walks, like he doesn't have his baby buggy. Which I won't lie, I kind of missed it because, like, as a kid I was like, oh, he's not in the little, like, jetpack thingy anymore. And he's walking around on his little legs. I mean, good for Gubble, right? But I just didn't like it. I was like, my boy grew up. It's like when you see the Rugrats grow up, you know? Alright, that's the 2. I think I've got those down packed. So I have to really lock in for these. What are you peeps up to later? What's happening later? I know some of you starting your day. I can't... I'm gonna message him about this. I'm gonna be like, listen to this and tell me that I didn't send you this as a reference. It fucking sounds like it. It's fucking annoying the shit out of me. I'm trying to remember. All I can think of when I'm watching this now and listening to the music is I'm trying to remember where in Shady Loot Cart this music appears. And I swear it's on the general, like, character ones that don't have themes. Yes. That is how we gobble. That is how we gobble. My animal's right. They act like they've worked all day. My animals in this house, they sleep as if they worked. Like, they look like they've done a full physical day of labor. Every fucking time with these animals. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Past him. Alright, now we gotta wait. It's all a Gubble tactic. I always wanted to know how they did this, because like I felt like the background was the plain bit. Like I feel like that shit there's pre-rendered, and he's the guy who's made this has pre-rendered the level and then pasted over a level onto it. Because that has to be how it is. There's no way that that's what it, like... Oh, thank you for the hydro. Thank you. Wait for this motherfucker to get back. Because if I do this level, I'm pretty sure it'll... I think it gives me a health drop, or is it the bonus one? I should know this. I'm the Gubble master. Wait for this motherfucker. Yeah, he's on an invisible plane. There we go. As a kid, this confuses shit out of me. You're too tired for this evil magic? Yeah. It does have evil magic energy, yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. We've got a health pack there now, so... I could at least utilize that if I fuck it up. Now it's everyone else's problem, the dev, yeah. It's so true. The bugs that I hate are the ones where we have to spend a whole week on it. When we're pulling our hair out and we have to kind of like stand back and go like, what the fuck is happening with this game? Like, we have no understanding of, like, why it's broken. We're this close to, like, pulling our hair out. It's one of those situations, you know? See, it's just Pac-Man for big babies. And now, before I get that final bit, I'm going to go get the health. If I dropped to the IT, realized I was going down that route with program, I'm just going to do my head in. Yeah. Got it. Have I opened anything up for a save point yet? No. So I need to complete one more, this bastard of a level. If I complete it, I'll get a save point. Just thinking. Okay, let's do the outside first. I have to really squint. It's on my widescreen, but I'm squinting. Can't fucking see anything. Alright. Got that bit done. Okay. Locking in. Woo! Woo! I want to be able to recognize the problem and start fixing it. Yeah. That's where, like... Yeah, bug testing, like... There are some bugs that remained in Shady Loot Cart for years that we couldn't solve. And usually we found it was like a hardware problem. We even had one where there was a VA who wanted to play Shady Loot Cart. She was in Shady Loot Cart, and her controller couldn't connect. And she had the same controller as everyone else. And we were pulling our hair out going like, why the fuck is her computer the only computer that can't use the controller? We're like, this makes no fucking sense. Like, turns out a year later, it was her sound mixer that was registering as the controller for some reason. We would have not known that had we had not been like, hey, like, what other USB shit have you got hooked up? And she's like, oh yeah, it was the sound thing. And I was like, you fucking kidding me? Like, we like pulled apart parts of the game to try to work out what was wrong. Because I was like, if this is an issue with Xbox controllers or like certain controllers that... It wasn't Xbox. It might have been with the USB cable. And yeah, it was because she had a sound mixer hooked up. And the game was, for some reason, reading her sound mixer. And the mad was like, you know that dog that's staring in the sunset with his eyes closed? It was like that meme. I was just like, god damn. Like, I just didn't want to know anymore. Tropisop. Yo, Spring Boys. Now, I don't think I've been this far. Yeah, it's why I've had to hire like a bug fixer to stay on full time. Because at this stage, like, trying to process bugs has been so difficult. Doing it on my own has been like pulling my hair out. And so I've had to eventually go, well, you know what? Like, I need to hire people. So I've got like a head bug tester. She basically sits there, like, rips a game apart, gets a bunch of testers in a room, gets feedback. Before I was trying to do it all on my own. And after a while, you just get sick of game dev. Bug testing, they always say like bug testing in QA seems like the best job that you could possibly get. It's the worst job because you have to play the same game over and over again the same way. And then if you find a problem, you have to recreate that problem and spend months trying to recreate it. They don't do it as much now because if you notice, like, the quality of games nowadays has really dipped when it comes to bugs. Like, back then, they didn't really have a chance to patch it. It was like, once they printed that shit on CD, or Game Boy, unless they were doing a second print with, yeah, it's like, you're stuck. And Shady Loot Cart was obviously, it's been the biggest one. All I had to hit was part of the combo and you knew. Yeah. This guy's gonna be the death of me. bonus there. Yeah. Apart from a mod. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I reckon Tim the Toolman Taylor does drugs. And he dreams Gubble. They should have done an episode of Home Improvement where Tim just gets obsessed with playing Gubble. Okay. That gave me a health, which is good. So I don't think I've been this far. I don't remember the spring guys. So I think we're in new territory now. Because yeah, usually I give up around the UFO levels. The UFO levels are usually the ones that like kill it for me. Okay. I'm just zoning in for a second because I have to be. Otherwise, I'd do that. And I do that. Oh my god. They're just throwing every bad guy at me now. Okay. Get the screwdriver. The screwdriver's in the back. Is that a bonus Zimbot? Fuck yeah, boy. Ah. The shit Zimbot. Oh no. I dropped the ball on this Zimbot. Why was that one so much more difficult? Okay, I still got a health thing. I'll take it. Whew. Okay, I now have 2 saves open. Do I want to hang on. So if I use that save, then do those 2, those gates open up. I save, do that, and then I save. So yeah, I could do possibly 3. So I'll do this top one. Okay. Big one. Okay, luckily it's just a screw. This one's a little bit easier because there's a little bit more space to work with. Now it just feels like classic Pac-Man a little bit. But yeah, if you want to, I think it's called Crystal Caverns or Crystal Castle, is a game. It's just this. I always thought Gubble was quite an original concept, but it's based off of another an arcade version where you had to kind of like remove these sort of Pac-Man-ish pellets in an isometric view. Except the creators obviously come up with something using power tools. Okay, one more on this one. Tropisov. I swear he mashed the keyboard for some of these. Okay. Okay, not that one. Okay, so this is where I get the tools from. I'll take the hammer. Take it back. Okay. And then back. Alright, so now I've got to go back and get the drill. I assume it's the drill. Yes. Luckily these guys are just moving in like a sort of directional. Nothing too crazy. Alright. So next up is the saw. And the the special Zimba. Okay, let's go back to this one. Back to there. Take the fourth way. Special Zimba 6. Where am I? Oh no! I see what we're doing. Okay, get the drill. But I don't want to get the health. Make sure you get the health first. Good rip. Okay, that's one. That's why. Because it teleports you there first. What a rip. Yeah. The hammer. that. Get the drill. Yes! Okay. And there's a health there too. Nice. Complete! Okay, don't save yet. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to not be able to save it on that block there. So what I want to do is I want to use this one. Okay, take this. Tropic Socks. More hammer. Also, I gotta say, my final conclusion of Dead Island 2, I really liked it. Thought it was really good. Not sure what I'm gonna play next. I was thinking maybe the, I know it was Dead Rising, maybe? I'm kind of on a zombie kick now after that. I kind of feel a little bit like I want to play some more. But I don't know yet. I looked at the DLC for Dead Island, and I wasn't really too interested. Like, I was like, like, you know, it just didn't really appeal to me. It probably would have back in the day when I got the, you know, the Game of the Year editions. But having to purchase it all separately, like, give me a Game of the Year edition any day. And I'll sit there and I'll play the whole lot. But if I'm going to purchase the separate ones, it's just not going to happen. Oh, sorry. Tropic Soz. Soz. They did... Gubble did Soz. Alright, sandpaper. Fucking altered ego bullshit playing. I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna be like, what does this sound like to you, dickhead? He'll be like, oh. All of them. Now we drill. At least we end this world on an easy one. Also, I gotta say, I think the Nintendo Switch 2, it's getting annoying now because there are slowly games appearing on it that I'm like, oh yeah, now I kind of want it a little bit. But a little bit. Like with the new Batman, the new Yoshi, Kirby Air Ride, and maybe Donkey Kong Bonanza. So far, there's 4 games, which I don't think just... I think once you get to about 10, that's when I'd be like, oh yeah, now I'll get it. I heard Mouse PI was on it, but I don't know if that game is physical or if it's just one of those dumb key things. Melicosia. Doc, I have slight Melicosia. Melicosiab. Oh my god. I've seen the bulldozer ones before. Move this motherfucker this way. this Gubble. Gubble's for you. Like, it's throwing new gameplay mechanics at you every 2 seconds. Oh, shit. Oh. Shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Fucking hell. Okay. So, okay, let me see. So if I get this next block moved, it moves another save point. I kind of want to do this one. I'm gonna do it just out of risk. Melicosiad. This one might be a bit easier. If I knew there was health on this level, I probably wouldn't have saved it, but... Now I have to get the health. Woo! For the most part, we're flying through them. I think I've got over the one that I found really difficult as a kid. It was usually that one and the ones with the heavy... like this guy with the heavy missile launching. It's usually the heavy missile launch guys that, like, get me. Luckily, there's some health there. Yeah, the models are like very like early project. I love them. I love how like weird it looks. Special Zimbot 7. Oh no! Gubble bullshit. Okay, so I need to do the drill first, go back, and then... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That bonus Zimbot is that's next level brutal. They made that one super tough. Okay. Okay, so I've just got to do these two again. Where does this take me? Oh, so that's... Oh, okay, well... Teleport is kind of useless. Okay. Back down. Yep. Nope. Did not. I didn't want to go back up, but I did. Okay, I have to get the screw. But it doesn't help that he's there either. I'm gonna try this one more time. Because I see it. It's super hard, this one. Out of all the Zimbots, this might be the only one I don't do. We'll see. Okay. It's getting the tools over there because the tools make you so tall that it's impossible. It's virtually impossible not to get hit. Okay. That's 2. No! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that one. I know I can do it now. That was a tough one. A Zimbot within a Zimbot. Okay, I'm just gonna go to it straight away. Get it out the way. Okay. keep going the wrong way on this one. I've got the timing down now. I think I've worked out the timing. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can do this one without using a health thing. I need to use 2 health things. It's already butchered it. So when they're really close too. Oh! Oh! Jesus. And then you use all 3 health on that. God damn. To the dev of to the dev of Gubble, Special Zimbot 7 can get fucked. That's ridiculous, man. I got halfway through that one. Yeah, 7's next level. It's easy to work out. It's just when you're standing so close to the bad guys. Nope. Oh shit. How am I supposed to solve this? Make a note that I did not do Special Zimbot 7. Because that other one is brutal. I don't think I can pass that one. Okay, power drill, power drill. Also, I want to know feedback too, if you guys prefer the stream time that I start at is like around 8 or 9 compared to when I start at 10. It's 2 hours earlier, plus I get a bit better sleep that way. It's actually kind of recommended by my partner to just start early. So I wanted to kind of take advantage of that. And I prefer to do it around 8 now. Circle. Uh-oh. I have fucked that up. Okay. New area. how many levels have I got to do? 1, 2, 3, and then I get a save point again. Yeah, that should be easy to do. Melicosia. Yeah, I've never been this far. This is new territory for me. It's so weird seeing levels I've never seen before. Like, yeah, it's like DLC really. Like, I've seen these for the first time. I always like that with games that I've never finished. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh god. I see what the game wants me to do, but I was avoiding it. Where's the drill? There's the drill. Go faster, Gubble. Wait a minute. Ah! Whoop. Game almost had a baby. Melicosiam. Ooh. It's more of that tropical music. We're not even in a tropical area, Gubble. Okay, I'm gonna do this side first. Because it's the UFO that's gonna fuck me. Oh, it might be the eye. It might be the eye. Oh. Okay. Drill. Drill, drill, drill. No! Okay. Back. Also, I'm not going to look up how far I am because I feel like I'm going to ruin it for myself. Or I'm going to be really upset because I know how many levels are in this. It's a lot of levels. Oh, this looks like some fuck. Oh, yeah. hell? What? Ah. Come on. Shoot it. Thank you. Okay, I'm kind of glad I did, did that level first. Yeah, I'll do them backwards. Oh, big stretch, Tyrion. Oh, I'll take him to bed then. Up this way. Oh, fuck. Okay. Does it jump at you? Oh, if it gets under your thing. Fuck. So those things actually go up into your jets. Okay. Damn. Chunky. Chunks. Junk. Fresh bear. You sleeping? You sleeping, bear? Oh. I thought it was funny. Ugh. Sorry, bear. Oh. Theme's a bit sick. Alright, I might do the bottom bit first and then the top bit then. Rather than the screws. Okay, that's done. Now I'll go get the drill. Lead this guy around. Oh. Gubble's work. I feel like Gubble's fun, but then it becomes Gubble work. Yeah. Gubble Trouble. I thought about that if like I was to do a sequel. I'd be like, yeah, call it Gubble Trouble. Just gonna wait here. I only need to finish this last bit. Again, the UFOs have always ruined it for me. Usually it's the enemies that make me give up. Okay. That was close. Alright, 2 levels to break into the next area. I mean, it looks tiny. Oh yeah, it's a really small level, Jesus. Alright, so I've got to get this to move this switch. And then what I want to do, I'll go check out the bonus. I'm gonna nah, that can't be right. I was thinking it was a special Zimbot per world, but I don't think that's the case. Do I just wait here? Go here. Here. Oh my god. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. some bullshit. Yeah, he made those last two Zimbots real hard. Like, you get stuck, and then you're pretty much screwed. Alright. Once you get jammed in that area, there's no coming back for about... Whoops. I don't need to do the special, but... Nah, I'm gonna skip some of them. I said I'm doing like every main level, but like for some of the special ones I might just skip over, like depending on how long they're gonna take me. Because it's making it a bit difficult. Damn! Fuck! Here. Chunky, what are you doing? Oh, okay, bye. My cat does this thing where she just leaves. Describes a cat, yeah. Your throat doesn't sound any better. You're not feeling sick? Interesting. Hey? Okay. Sure. What do you mean, like, even after you've killed the germs? Oh. Yeah, but you never get a raspy voice, though. Woo! Melicosea. Hang on, where's the tools? Okay, I've got the hammer. Oh yeah, I'm not liking the missile guy. The other thing I will say, like, in, like, against the designer Gubble, it's really hard to see, like, where things are sometimes. So, like, the depth perception of when the rocket guy shoots is very hard to tell. So sometimes you can't really see what plane he's on when he's getting you. Okay. Hi, Chonks. What? Oh, it's over there. I see it. Chonks! Oi! She's chewing a cable. Chonks. Don't chew that. Chonks. Go get a toy or something. Chunks! Stop it. Get a worm in her or something. I just realized there's a third tool that you need to get. I know, Crash, I'm working it out. Crash is just a bit upset because I haven't worked it out yet. Okay. So the third one is down here. What a troll. Done. Oh my god. Okay. I got 2 and then a save point. How big are these? Do I risk saving it now? I kind of want to do the risk over the... because it's just the work to get that far. Melikos save. Oh, this one looks like some bullshit. Oh. Where's the sander? I assume there's a sander. Okay. Oh, I see. There's only like one thing to do for each. And I've got to work out which spring does what. Truly the end boss of all Gubble puzzles. Alright, let's see where the hammer takes me. That's one. We get the drill. Oh man! Oh! And it crashed again. Gubble! Oh, what are you doing to me? Oh! Alright, taking a minute. Chonk, what are you doing? It's not even a real cough, but you just did. Oh, were ya? Okay. I have to listen really hard to know whether or not that is what I think it is, like the noise. Yeah. I gotta reset Gubble again. I used to hate when computers did that. They don't really do it as often as they used to, though, do they? Oh. It's rude. Oh, it's 3:12. Jesus, I played this for 3 hours? It's Gubble! Gubble. Alright. I'm gonna let it go through the scan disk, actually, this time. I will actually let it check. Yeah, I figured why not. Glacier wasn't the one who had an issue with. Most creature level, secret level. So I found out how to get past it. There's another invisible path in front of the starting position. You just need to beat the cheese beast first, then you leave to unscrew. So where is he? So after this world, so that's Melicosa. Then there's 1. Two. How many worlds are there? Holy shit. Now I mess around with Gubble. I'm just going to Google it. Hang on. I'm going to Google it. How many worlds in Gubble? How many worlds in Gubble? Wow, there's 10. I think I'm only up to 5 or 4. Let me check. It's a long game. I couldn't believe that. Wow. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna let it load for a second, chat. Alright, yes, close, yes, games, Gubble. Gubble. Right, let me check something. Oh, I see. So, the PlayStation version has half the amount of worlds. So, Gubble, 150 levels. Oh shit, we're getting a cutscene. The most lore you're gonna get. So yeah, okay, so for the PlayStation release, they halved it. Which is a strange choice. Because I've beaten the PlayStation version. The PlayStation version always felt small to me. Let me just check something. Okay. So let me see what world I'm up to. I think I'm up to world 4. This is 1, 2, 3. Four. Oh, I'm up to world 5. Okay. Okay. So I'm about halfway. 2. Smacking cat. My cat in the background. I fucking sometimes. Just doing little burnouts in the background. You know, they do that thing and then they're running, but they're not getting anywhere. Okay, so this is world 5. So I do this. If I finish these 2 levels, then I am in the next world 6, and then I'm over halfway. It's crazy because I looked at someone's Let's Play and they were like, the time they'd spent was way less. But I don't know, like, if they'd practiced or... Oh, I hate those things. Yeah, okay. It's a good design mechanic though for a bad guy and how it like attacks. But yeah, it's just changed the whole ball game of how I would normally play. These. Wait for this guy to leave. I also love the mechanic of a bad guy bumps into itself, like bumps into another one. You just gotta kind of let them wait. Oh god. Oh, that wasn't... Oh, I thought that was a bad guy. It was just the head of a bad guy. Okay. Okay. So this one, even though there's only 3 things that I have to break, is super difficult. Okay, that's one. Health. Now I need hammer again. Okay. 2. Now I have to wait this one out. Oh, is he gonna let me do it? Nope. Fuck. Just need to get over there. That's all I need. I need you to go down. Damn it! Fuck. One other thing I want to check. It should have let me. News of every world in Gubble. I wonder if the AI can do this. Okay, so I am halfway officially. Alright. So it was this one. This is the one I'm having trouble with. The saw is brutal. I'm wondering if I could just use the hammer as a fail safe. And then like do that. And I've saved myself a bit of trouble. Okay. So that's the hard part done. Hammer. Come on. Got it. Okay, but now I go into this one with half health, so I gotta be super careful on this one now. Alright, now wait here. Come up. Oh. Woo! Okay. Please let there be a save point. There is. And how big are these levels? It's huge. What's this place? Rokabora. So, okay, if I finish those two, I get one. I finish those three, it opens up those two. I gotta finish the save point there. Okay, so they're kind of evening them out again. The music's getting a little bit more cursed again. Alright, I'll give a couple of these ones a go. And then I will call it, because I've got to go to a mechanic tomorrow. See a man about a horse. Well, I thought it was funny, Bear. I don't know if you know, like, when you're dog size. It just feels like they're judging. I genuinely think if you've got the cannon, it should take out the bad guys. Oh, nailed it. Just like, it's like clustering now. These closer ones, it's good to see, but like, yeah, when they're really far away, like that other one that I just did with the wooden stuff, it makes it so difficult. I'm actually having a trouble seeing which way the ramp goes. This way. This way. But how do I get over there now? Want to come back and say hope you're doing well. Crashing. No, thank you so much. I will be ending stream soon because I'm trying to do these ones that are a little less late. But if you want to follow more from my socials and stuff, please check them out. I try to stream 3 times a week, but it's the motivation part that's the bit that's the hard bit to get going sometimes. Especially when you've had a full day of work. But thank you for the lurk. I will probably continue Gubble next stream depending. Again, I've never gotten this far in Gubble, so for me this is new territory. And again, the PlayStation 1, which I discovered later, was a different, like half the size. Thank you for the lurk. Yes. Oh, so they make you do that level, and then you have to save it. So they put the save point in the middle, but I'm gonna save it anyway. Because I don't trust them. Oh, that's sick. Oh, I see. So it's a platform one. This one's gonna be tough. Missile guys. Okay, these levels aren't too bad, these ones. I don't remember, I feel like the PlayStation one was, like they must have taken levels from different worlds and mashed them. Because I swear that, like, I've never seen half of these, but, like, there's 5 worlds in, the PlayStation 1. I'll have to look at a Let's Play just to see, because now I'm, like, super interested. I guess it helped them to fit on the disc, maybe, for PlayStation, but... What are those? Oh my god! Oh, I hate that. You can't stop with those. Oh, I hate those. That's a new bad guy I hate. It's clever though. Very clever. But now this is where, like, the bombarding is going to begin, see? I hope those aren't a reoccurring enemy. Oh, no. That's next level, those. Oh, these are all cannon. Oh no. I hate an all cannon level. Thought it was quick off the trigger with those, but apparently not. Fucking hell. And wait, so I still have to do one. I still have to do two before I get a save point as well. I ain't fucking around. That's a big one. That's a big one too. They're both big. Rocoborum. Oh. Oh, I see. Hidden platform with this one. This is going to be a game over though, because I've got no health. Oh, it's very gleeby. I like it. It's very gleeby. Holy shit. I love it. Alright. On that note, I'm in World 6 now. So I'm probably going to call it here. And then we can pick it up after we do that. But I think... Where's the other... God, it's been a while since I've... Was it full tilt? I don't remember this. Oh, this is legitimately full tilt, yeah. Do we have... God, it's been a long time since I booted this thing up. There's so many games that are not on here too. I've got a stack of games that I got before I went away that I've not installed. So I'm going to have to like really sit down and have a couple of days where we chew through. So I know we've done Pets. I think we did Sim Tower. I don't know if we did all the Sims. I think we might. I know we did Streets of Sim City. Someone's in the Kitchen. We did the Reading Writing Blasters. We did do those. Crop Circles, I think we played. We definitely did the McDonald's game. Oh, we got Lego Harry Potter creator. We got Lego. We should do a night where it's just Lego games. I think we'll do Lego Island, Lego Soccer. Oh, the classic. Hang on. Banger. Alright. I'm going to call it here, peeps. Thank you so much for watching. If you missed any of the other stuff, go check out the VOD. I'll put the VOD up tomorrow, I think, while I'm editing Fun Dog stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you, peeps, next time. Bye-bye.